Your person is deeply shaken by the mere thought of losing you. The idea alone is enough to send ripples of fear and regret through their heart. They want you to wait for them because they know they aren't ready yet, but they also understand something fundamental about you. You will never settle for anything less than what you deserve. To them, it's all or nothing, and they know it. Half-hearted gestures or lukewarm efforts will never suffice, not for someone as strong and self-assured as you. This truth is something they've come to realize, and it's why they are feeling the pressure to rise to the occasion. Your transformation hasn't gone unnoticed. Everyone around you is beginning to see it, the confidence you now exude, the way you carry yourself with a sense of purpose and inner peace. You've grown comfortable in your own skin, and that radiates outwards like a beacon of inspiration. Your person sees this too, and it's making a profound impact on them. They admire how far you've come, how effortlessly you seem to own your space in the world. This change in you is undeniable, and it's fueling their desire to do better, to match your energy. The ball is now in your court, and they're fully aware of it. What they perhaps don't realize, however, is that their desire to win you over only intensifies as you resist them. The more you hold your ground, the more determined they become to prove themselves worthy of your love and trust. At the core of their longing is a deep need to make you happy. They want to offer you the commitment you deserve, one that reflects the seriousness of a long-term relationship. They dream of building a future with you, but they're also wrestling with their own inner turmoil. On your end, however, you've reached a place of clarity. You've started manifesting the courage to walk alone, much like a lone wolf, because you're done waiting and done compromising. You're exhausted, not just physically but emotionally and mentally, from the roller coaster of emotions you've had to endure. There's a quiet strength in your decision to prioritize yourself, and it's both empowering and liberating. Your person, however, is far from letting go. If anything, your silence has become unbearable for them. It's bothering them more than they can put into words, and it's consuming their thoughts day and night. You're on their mind 24/7, and the lack of communication between you two is driving them to the edge. They know they need to reach out, to talk to you, to bridge the gap that's widening with every passing day. But at the same time, they're holding back because they don't want you to see how desperate they are. Instead, they want to appear composed and mature. They're determined to approach you not as someone who is needy or insecure, but as someone who has grown and is ready to take responsibility for their actions. Meanwhile, your journey continues. You're moving forward, step by step, toward emotional fulfillment and abundance. There's a lightness to your spirit now, a sense of freedom that comes from choosing yourself over anything or anyone that doesn't serve your highest good. Your strength is remarkable, and it hasn't come easy. After everything you've been through, the heartbreaks, the upheavals, the moments of sadness that felt like they would never end, you are still standing tall. You've weathered the storm, and now you're beginning to see the calm on the other side. This resilience of yours isn't just inspiring to others, it's captivating to your person. They can't help but admire how you've managed to rise above the challenges that life threw your way. Your ability to remain strong, even in the face of adversity, is a testament to your character, and it's something they find both humbling and awe-inspiring. Yet, even as they admire you from afar, they're grappling with their own insecurities. They want to close the gap between you, but they also fear rejection. The non-communication is eating away at them, but they're determined to come back to you in a way that feels worthy of the person you've become. The dynamic between you two is at a critical point. You've taken control of your own narrative, and they are left chasing the strength and independence you now embody. While their admiration for you grows, so does their resolve to win you back. Whether they succeed or not remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: you are no longer the same person you were before. You've grown, transformed, and stepped into a version of yourself that demands respect and authenticity. That alone is a victory, regardless of what happens next. I have been wearing a mask for so long that I can't even remember the last time I was my true self. It feels as though I've spent years hiding behind layers of pretense, afraid to let anyone see the real me. But then you came into my life, and everything changed. When I look at you, I see a soul so pure and radiant, filled with love, care, and a nurturing energy that feels like a warm embrace. You are unlike anyone I've ever known. I just want to hold you close and never let go because, with you, I feel something I've never felt before, a sense of safety and acceptance that allows me to be raw and vulnerable in a way I never thought possible. You have this incredible ability to make me feel seen, truly seen, in a way that no one else ever has. It terrifies me and yet draws me in, like a moth to a flame. Your warmth and love are magnetic, pulling me back to you no matter how many times I try to run. Without you, my life feels like it's falling apart. I've run because I was overwhelmed, because the intensity of my emotions scared me, and because the idea of being without my mask made me feel exposed and unguarded. Vulnerability isn't something I've ever been comfortable with, but you've been the only person to truly see the real me. And that's both frightening and intoxicating. Your eyes are the most magnificent thing I have ever seen. There's something in them that feels like home, a sense of comfort and familiarity that I can't put into words. I catch myself daydreaming about you often. In those moments, I'm filled with a happiness and peace I haven't felt in years. My past has left scars, and the people I once trusted turned my heart cold. I thought love wasn't meant for me. I thought I was incapable of letting someone in. But then you came along and shattered all those beliefs. You made me see that love is real, that it's possible to connect with someone on a soul-deep level. You changed my entire thought process, and for that, I am endlessly grateful. I know I've hurt you, and I want you to know that I deeply regret it. What I did to you was wrong, and there's no excuse for the pain I caused. I thought I could replace you, that I could fill the void with someone or something else, but nothing worked. Nothing could ever work because no one could ever be you. I miss you more than words can express. I miss your presence, your laughter, the way you make everything feel right even when the world feels like it's falling apart. I miss the way you see me, the way you make me feel like I'm enough just as I am. You are my home. That's what I've come to realize. No matter how far I run, no matter how much I try to avoid the truth, it always leads me back to you. Home isn't a place, it's a feeling, and that feeling is you. I've spent so much time running from my emotions, trying to protect myself from the vulnerability that comes with love, but now I see that running only leaves me empty. With you, I don't feel empty. I feel alive, complete, and whole in a way I never thought possible. I daydream about what it would be like to hold you again, to look into your eyes and feel the warmth of your love surrounding me. I dream of a future where I don't have to wear a mask, where I can be my true self without fear or hesitation. That future only exists with you. I've made mistakes, and I know I've put up walls, but I'm ready to tear them down. I'm ready to face my fears, to embrace the vulnerability that comes with loving someone as deeply as I love you. You have this incredible gift of making the world feel brighter, of making the impossible feel possible. I can't imagine my life without you, and I don't want to. You've shown me what it means to love and be loved in return, and I'm not going to let that go. I know now that love isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, being present, and fighting for what matters. And you matter more to me than anything else in this world. So here I am, standing before you, ready to take off the mask once and for all. I'm ready to be vulnerable, to be raw, to be the person you saw in me all along. I miss you, love, and I'm not going anywhere. You are my home, my heart, and my everything. I don't want to be without you. No matter where I go or what I do, the thought of you lingers in my mind, and the ache of missing you grows stronger with each passing day. I keep seeing your face in the crowd, as if you're just within reach, and it takes all my willpower not to run to you. It's as if the world is playing tricks on me, scattering pieces of you everywhere I go, reminders that refuse to let me forget. Your name appears in the most unexpected places, and little things we shared together keep popping up, triggering memories of moments we've had. Even the songs I listen to seem to conspire against me, bringing you back to me in ways I can't escape. I've tried to distract myself. I've thrown myself into work, surrounded myself with people, and leaned on my friends, hoping to fill the void you've left behind. But nothing works. No matter how busy or preoccupied I try to be, the feeling of missing you is constant. It's like an ever-present shadow that refuses to leave me. I've realized that no amount of activity or company can replace what I feel for you or ease the pain of your absence. We both know this silence between us is unbearable. It feels unnatural, like a heavy weight that neither of us can lift. And yet, despite how much we hate this silence, we remain in it, waiting, hoping that the other will make the first move. I can feel my heart urging me to reach out, to say something, anything, to break this stalemate. But fear holds me back. It's the fear of vulnerability, the fear of rejection, and the fear of not knowing how you'll respond. Yet, I also know that letting this silence continue will only make things harder. The longer we wait, the more difficult it will be to bridge the gap that's formed between us. I know I need to find the courage to act because communication is the only way forward. Without it, we risk losing everything. And the thought of losing you, truly losing you, terrifies me more than anything. I can't let that happen. Our connection means too much to me to let it slip away because of fear. I've been telling myself that I'll find the right moment, the perfect words, but deep down, I know there's no such thing as the perfect time. What matters is taking that step, no matter how small, and trusting that it will lead us somewhere better. Everyone around me knows I'm not happy without you. I can't hide it, even when I try. My friends and family see it in my eyes, and my lack of enthusiasm, and in the way my thoughts always seem to drift elsewhere. Nothing excites me the way it used to. Even the things I once loved feel dull and lifeless because you're not here to share them with me. My mind is constantly consumed with thoughts of you, what you're doing, how you're feeling, and whether you're missing me as much as I'm missing you. I've replayed our moments together countless times in my head, holding on to them like treasures. The way you laugh, the way you look at me, the way we could talk for hours about anything and everything, those memories are etched into my heart. But they're not enough. I don't want to live in the past. I want to create new moments with you. I want to move forward, together, and rebuild what we've lost. I know this won't be easy. It will take effort, patience, and understanding from both of us. But I believe it's worth it. I believe we're worth it. No connection is perfect, and every relationship has its challenges. What matters is how we face them together, how we choose to grow from them rather than let them tear us apart. I'm ready to put in that effort because you mean that much to me. I can't promise that I won't make mistakes along the way. I'm human, and I'm still learning. But what I can promise is that I'll be honest and open with you, that I'll do my best to communicate and listen, and that I'll never take you for granted. You are too important to me for that. So here I am, writing this and pouring my heart out because I can't keep holding it all inside. I need you to know how much you mean to me and how much I miss you. I need you to know that I'm willing to fight for us, for this connection we share. I hope you feel the same because I truly believe we can overcome this silence, this distance, and come out stronger on the other side. You're worth every bit of effort, and I'm ready to take that step for us.